You know that feeling, right? You've been sitting for a while, you pop up, and suddenly the room does a little wobble. It's such a common thing, but what is actually going on inside your body? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down.
Yeah, see, you are definitely not alone. This person on Reddit just nailed it. It's that weird, unsettling feeling that so many of us get. And believe it or not, there's some seriously cool science behind why it happens.
Okay, so this little dizzy spell has a pretty official sounding name, postural hypotension. But don't let the big words scare you off. Postural just means it's about your posture, and hypotension is just a fancy way of saying low blood pressure. So all it means is low blood pressure that's triggered when you change your position. Simple as that. And this isn't just some vague feeling, it's something doctors can actually measure. There's a really specific definition. If your systolic pressure, that's the top number on the rating, drops by 20 points, or your diastolic, the bottom number, drops by 10 points within just 3 minutes of standing up, then boom, you've officially had an episode of postural hypotension. So, what's the main culprit here? What kicks this whole thing off? Well, it all comes down to this constant, invisible battle your body is fighting every single day against a very powerful force: gravity. It's just straight up physics. The second your feet hit the floor and you stand up, gravity does what it does best and yanks on everything, including your blood, pulling it straight down towards your legs and feet. This one simple action kind of throws your whole circulatory system for a loop, just for a moment. And we're not talking about a tiny little bit of blood. We're talking about a lot. In that split second, you go from sitting to standing, up to 700 milliliters of blood can just whoosh down into your legs and abdomen. To put that in perspective, that's almost a full bottle of wine's worth of blood that just suddenly relocates to your lower body. So when all that blood is having a party down in your legs, it means there's less of it making the return trip to your heart. And if there's less blood for your heart to pump, your blood pressure takes a temporary nosedive. Your brain, which is super sensitive to this stuff, is the first to notice, and it signals that something's off by making you feel dizzy. But here's the amazing part. Your body doesn't just take this lying down or standing up. It has this incredible built-in secret weapon to fight back against gravity's pull. Think of it like a super sophisticated internal autopilot. And this autopilot system is called the barrow reflex. It's just a brilliant piece of biological design. You've got these little sensors in your major arteries called baroreceptors, and their only job is to monitor your blood pressure 24/7. The absolute instant they feel that pressure dip, they spring into action. So here's the play-by-play, and it all happens in a flash. Step 1, the sensors scream pressure drop. Step 2, an emergency alert gets fired off to your brainstem. Step 3, your brain, acting like mission control, immediately tells your heart to start pumping faster and orders your blood vessels, especially the ones in your legs, to squeeze tight. This constriction literally pushes that pooled blood back upstairs, and finally, step 4, your blood pressure is back to normal, all in a matter of seconds. Okay, so if we have this amazing, super fast autopilot system, why in the world do we still get dizzy? Well, like any complex system, sometimes there can be a little glitch, a delay. Let's look at what can throw a wrench in the gears. It turns out quite a few things can slow down this response. Dehydration is a huge one. If you don't have enough fluid, you just have less blood volume to work with. Some medications can mess with your blood vessels' ability to tighten up. Being sick, getting older, and even things like anemia can all slow down that lightning-fast reaction time, and that little delay is exactly when you feel that dizzy spell. Now, this is a really important distinction to make. For most of us, especially if you're young and healthy, what you're feeling is something called initial orthostatic hypotension, or IOH. That's the super brief, whoa, head rush feeling that's gone in less than a minute. It's basically just a normal little lag in the system. The classic version, though, is when that dizzy, low-pressure feeling sticks around for a few minutes. That's more often a sign that there might be an underlying issue worth checking out with a doctor. All right, so we've diagnosed the problem. Now for the good part, how to fight back. The great news is you can actively help your body win this fight against gravity. There are some really simple but incredibly effective things you can do. We can pretty much sort these strategies into 3 main camps. First, there are physical moves you can do to literally squeeze the blood back up to your brain. Second, there are ways to boost your overall blood volume, which gives your system more of a buffer. And third, a few small lifestyle tweaks that just make the whole process smoother for your body. This is awesome. You can literally give your body a helping hand. The moment you feel that dizziness coming on, cross your legs tightly and just clench all the muscles in your lower body, your thighs, your glutes, everything. This physically compresses your veins and acts like your own personal G-suit, just like a fighter pilot's. It forces blood right back up to your head. And squatting, that's superpower. It instantly lowers your center of gravity and helps stabilize everything. Now for the long game, boosting your blood volume. Staying hydrated is obviously number one. In fact, some research suggests that chugging a glass of water can give you a quick blood pressure boost. Increasing your salt can help your body hold on to water. But, and this is a big but, you absolutely need to talk to a doctor before you start doing that. Even something as simple as raising the head of your bed a few inches can help your body manage its fluids better overnight. But honestly, the easiest, most effective trick in the book is just to give your body a heads up. Don't jump up and surprise your autopilot. When you're getting out of bed, just pause. Sit on the edge for 15-20 seconds. Let your body adjust in stages. That tiny little pause is often all it takes to avoid the dizzy spell completely. So when you pull it all together, you realize this whole experience isn't just some random, annoying glitch. It's actually a form of communication. It's your body talking directly to you. That brief moment of feeling woozy isn't a mistake. It's a live-action status report from the front lines of that incredible battle happening inside you. It's the sound of your amazing barrel reflex kicking into high gear, fighting a fundamental force of physics just to keep you upright. It's not a bug in the system. It's a feature of a really, really responsive one. And that just reminds us that our bodies are giving us data all the time. That head rush is a clear signal about your hydration, your circulation, maybe even your stress levels. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other subtle signals is your body sending you every day that you might just be missing?